Mr. Data.
Oh, yes.
Back into the 20th century. That's right. So you know the show. Well, I think because we look to the future with optimism, and people want to see a good future. They want to see that, you know, despite all the problems that we have today, I mean, all the daunting, the warfare and all that, they want to see us ultimately overcome that and prevail. And Star Trek shows that. Star Trek demonstrates that it ain't easy. It's very difficult. And sometimes there are losses. But we will get there with our innovation, our creativity, our problem solving.
And as you were saying, the ironic thing is many of the things have actually come to pass.
Exactly. The International Space Station up there.
I mean, did you ever think this exceeded what you thought?
It was impossible at that time. You know, certainly Russians and Americans working side by side. I mean, we were in the coldest of, we built bomb shelters in our backyards. That was the kind of society we were living in. But also, the social issues. I mean, people opposed to integration were bringing out their fire hoses and attack dogs. People being lynched. People opposed to the war getting shot at by policemen. Being beat on the head. I mean, that being resolved. Our being where we are now, when we have an African-American president of the United States, was undreamed of. And now it's reality. In fact, poor President Obama is now taking it like any other president, all the criticisms.
Mr. Sulu working the controls at his station right next to the astrogator. I even know what it's called. Right next to the navigation station.
The first time, the exhibition includes artifacts such as original costumes from the latest Star Trek movie, the summer box office smash hit, which chronicles the early days of James T. Kirk and his fellows of the USS Enterprise now and crew. And speaking of the movie, we are thrilled to present Star Trek, the IMAX experience, in conjunction with the exhibition here at the Tech Museum. We will have expanded show times for 3 consecutive weekends, beginning on Halloween